Hey everyone, this is Ivy, your Royal Flush crew. So, have you always wondered what these poker players look like when they were young? Well, me too. So why don't we play a game called Poker Babies?
Yeah, I want to win, so I need this closer.
Hi, how we doing? I guess we're gonna look at some pictures and try to figure out who's who and what's what.
Because Tony does them a baby. Oh, when you was young. Yes.
Oh my God. You're all laughing. It's not a good sign for me.
This is for sure Kevin because it looks like him, but also because he's the oldest person in this group and this photo's in black and white.
I've been told that he's a very cute kid. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh shit. Kevin, nine. Don't tell him. Let go. Oh shit, I changed my mind. This is Kevin. Come on, it's like 100% Kevin.
I think this one is the 9 actually. I made a mistake.
Probably Maria Ho, so I'm gonna go with Maria Ho on this. I'm pretty sure it is. What's going on with the hair, Mom?
I'm not sure. I think it's you. Not sure.
This is hard. C4, Michael.
I don't know about this kid, but he looks really scared. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go with Mike Sheriotti on this one.
That's the old picture, right? Oh, I think this is Michael.
So this one is you. Tuba? Yes. Oh, okay, I was a teacher. Shit, how possible I didn't know there's picture? Turat, it's you, right? Okay, I'm gonna change my mind.
And this is you. That's no doubt on this.
This looks like a California boy growing up, so I gotta go with Elias on this one for sure.
Tony does, handsome boy, so be Tony does. One.
We've got either Tony Dunst or Ivy, so I'm gonna go with Ivy on this one. All right.
All right, Maria.
This could be Art or Michael because of the brow situation. I'm gonna go with Michael. Michael Sheriotti.
I'm gonna go with Art for sure on this one. I'm going with Art on this one. It looks like the little kid from the Christmas Story where he can't move his legs or his arms.
Tony, I guess. Only one blonde.
Oh my gosh, is this Tony Dunst? Now I'm confused. I guess I have to go with James Carroll.
Okay, so I guess by default this has got to be Tony Dunst.
Oh shit, I changed my mind. This is a girl, right? This is a girl, right? Oh boy. Oh shit. So I think this one is Tony does.
It's Tony and James.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I hate that. That's so hard. I wish I saw that one first, but.
I'm sure this is a nice picture. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
For nonstop poker action at home or on the go, sign up today at ClubWPT.com, where you'll never lose a dime playing poker, guaranteed.
New members, don't forget to sign up and use bonus code Cavin Casino. Try VIP free for 14 days, and you can get into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament. No purchase necessary. See ClubWPT.com for details. All right, here we are. If you can see me and hear me, let me know in the chat. Looks like we got people already in the chat, and we are getting started already on the Diamond Qualifier. So, all right, let me just check all settings. Everything is looking good on our end here. Full status, no drop frames, all of that stuff. So hopefully Twitch and the internet and everything else cooperates on this one. So, like I said, already getting started here in the Diamond Qualifier, the 10K Diamond Challenge, and all of that. So, hello, stream team. Good to see you here on a Monday. I am Cavin Casino. Most of everybody here already knows that, but any new ones might be showing up. Obviously, got the name right up top here. At Cavin Casino and all of that. Of course, if you're new to this stream or seeing it for the first time or want to see what Club WPT Poker is all about, you can sign up for free on ClubWPT.com, and you can use bonus code at Cavin Casino, and you can get into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament and try VIP free for 14 days. Anyway, details over there at ClubWPT.com. But let's look at the chat right off the bat. First one in was Smithy Raj, so brother from another mother. So it looks like everything's sounding good and all of that. So let me fold that here, just getting started. Early in, Smithy Raj, Rigo Mortiz, Air Herb, Lynch Cats, John Miner, Rich Owl, Heineken Bob, Let's see here. Hardcore. Let's see else. Okay, so those are the early ones coming in. So let's see if I can read the chat and catch up with it and everything like that. So Rigo says, yep. So here we go again. Rigo's probably already gone all in, or at least raised 3 times so far. And we just started just a few minutes ago. Let me know if you were able to catch the opening intro video. That was a really fun Poker Babies video that the World Poker Tour did. Any comments on that? If you saw that, that would be cool. I can play that a little bit later in the show on one of the breaks too. So if you did miss it, again, welcome to tonight, a Monday here. You know, I'm here every Monday here. Well, when I can be anyway. And then don't forget Smithy Raj tomorrow on Tuesday. And I believe Nick is going to be this Wednesday. And then a lot of other fun stuff going on. So let's see here in the chat. Already getting started. Lynch Cat says, good evening and good luck, stream team. Yes. John Meyer says, hey there, Cabin Casino. Rich Al, what's up, Cabin Casino? Good luck, stream team, tonight. Yep. So just getting a lot of things done today, and I've got the mug already full, so we will be doing obviously another a little adventure of what's in the mug. That'll be coming up a little bit later here. I'll give you a time on that. All right, I'm on the button. We've got 2550. It's early on. I'm going to make a call on this one. Again, we've got a couple limpers, and I'm going to be in position, so let me call and see what's going on. Flop is ace 7-6. It is a rainbow flop, but there's a straight draw out there. And, of course, the ace hits, so anybody trying to get in with their weak ace might have actually flopped 2 pair. So that's obviously something if you have one of those ace kings or ace queens and somebody gets in really cheap, they might try to get in with their ace 6s or things like that. So, all right, looks like it checked around to me, and I'm actually going to check this time, and we're going to see a turn. And so, like I said, anybody with those straight draws, they might have got there, but now they picked up a backdoor flush draw with the clubs. So that's what's going on. I got a lot of other things to talk about here tonight, but since I'm in a hand, and we do want to definitely talk some poker. All right, so it's a 225 pot. They raised 112, and it looks like we got another mid raise and a call, and I'm going to get out of this hand. All right, so let's get it on here. Heineken Bob is in the house, and hey, Cabin Casino, good luck. Good luck to you, Heineken Bob, as well. Right, and then let's see here. Again, don't forget our moderators out there. Lynch Cat's doing a great job. Of course, Meta John, and we got our VIP Smithy Raj, my brother from another mother. And yeah, so let's talk about a lot of stuff, but let me make sure I catch up with the chat first, because you know how it is with me. I start talking, and then, sometimes, I get a little behind in the chat and everything. So appreciate everybody coming in quick. John Meyer says, let's go, stream team. More tickets. Yes, we need some more tickets, and we did get some tickets, right? We got some more tickets yesterday as well, so I'm going to go over that. Hardcore says, good luck, stream team. Are you all seeing a big picture? Is this a big picture or what? Let's see. We see you. Okay, cool. All right. Rigo says, sounds great. Yeah, we got all that already. John Meyer says, thank you. See you and hear you great. Smithy Rod says, see you. All good, says Rich Al. So that was good from when we popped on that. So, all right, looks like we got some other people coming in now. We got Cabby, my other brother. So say, hey, yo, Cabby Casino brother. Hey there, stream team. All right, Cabby's in the house. Airherb says, yo, Cabby. All right, Jay Grant. Good to see you again, Jay Grant. Says, hi, Cabin. Crayjax, hello, Cabin Casino and stream team. Good luck and run deep. Yeah, run deep for everybody. All right, so let's see. Smithy Rod says, Airherb, hey. Cabby, yo, Airherb. Everybody talking, everybody nice. The stream team community is strong. So Smithy Rod says, Cabby, did you see the playoffs? Playoffs? Cabby's like, playoffs? Just happy to win another game. All right, there we go. It never gets old, anybody. Playoffs. So they are who we thought they were. You want to crown them? Crown them. All right? We're talking about practice here. Crayjax, I don't want to talk about the playoffs. All right, so let me get into some opening things here. Crayjax, obviously I knew you were watching your Packers yesterday, so tough game yesterday. Obviously, I think everybody else is well documented. Aaron Rodgers on third down had a wide open field in front of him. Should have ran for it. Probably would have made it. If not, it would have been like 4th and inches or something. And then they probably don't kick the field goal. They probably go for it on 4th. But anyway, it happened, and it was a great game. It was entertaining. Obviously, if you're a Packers fan, you don't like the outcome. But it was a great game. So Packers get all the way NFC Championship. So at least be proud of that. Number 1 seed, all that kind of stuff, Cray Jacks. So good game. Also, speaking of Cray Jacks, well, actually this weekend altogether, Stream Team Strong. The 10K was yesterday on Sunday, and we had some really deep runs. I know Cray Jacks went 61st, so finished 61st yesterday, which was obviously good. What did it get you? I got you obviously some cash and over 7,750 tournament points. I told you it's going to be your weekend to get some of those points for the leaderboard. So Cray Jacks got 7,750 points for a 61st place finish yesterday. And I think the deepest run by a stream team yesterday in the 10K was Joe Sharingo at 35th. $50 plus 8,500 tournament points. So, and then of course other deep runs by Air Herb. I think finished 72nd, right? Like 7,500 tournament points. So TP, so the rich get richer with Air Herb, who's number 1 on the stream team leaderboard already for this month. And others had deep runs too, like Smithy, Meta John, and Nick all had deep runs in the 10K. So just a lot of good stuff. Huge props again. And then to all the deep runs. All right, blinds are 5,100. I'm going to call here. Like I said, it's early in these tournaments on ClubWPT, so don't like to raise too much early. I want to see as many flops as possible, keeping it small ball. So pre-flop and on the flop, keep it small ball. On the turn in the river, we'll drop the hammer and hopefully the boom switch, that kind of stuff. All right, so the flop comes out, an extra dolly part in there, so 9 to 5-5. And obviously, we're just going to check this one here. So if they got a 5, they should bet it unless they want to slow play it. And if they don't, basically when it's a paired board, the first person to enter the pot usually takes it down. And if they don't, it's because somebody else probably has those cards. So I'm actually going to, since they all checked around the first one, now we're on the turn. I'm going to do half the pot and see where we're at. Somebody did pick up possible flush draws. There's straight draws out there, but the board is paired. Okay, so I did bet into a paired board. They raised me here, Urban Nomad. I don't notice or recognize anybody on the table here. And so let's see what we want to do here. All right, so they checked the flop. They could be slow playing 5s, maybe 9s, something like that. All right, so we're just going to call here. We are going to call. It's 350 right now to win 1350. So we're going to call. We want to see a river card on this one. So let's get a river card here. All right, river card is a 9. That could be a great card for us. Could be the worst card in the world for us. So let's see what they want to do. I'm actually going to bet 1,700. So I'm going to bet 900 here. So I'm going to bet 900, just over half the pot. So they just called. So since they just called, I should be okay here with my ace-5, as you can see. So I did get the, I flopped 3 pairs there. That's trips. It's different than a set. Remember, a pocket pair and flopping one of your 5s would have been a set. But since I only had 1 5 in my hand and 2 5s on the board, it's actually trips. It's not as strong. So remember that a set is stronger than trips. Okay? Even though they're both 3 of a kind, a set is definitely stronger because it's more disguised than all of that. And then, of course, there I could have been counterfeited with a 9 on the river. They could have just had one little bitty 9, and my 5's no good now. My full house would have been no good. So be aware of that. All right, so we'll take that early little bit of chips there. That's a nice little start. Just got to try to get as much chips as possible out of them. So they obviously didn't believe me with the 5. All right, let me get back to the chat. I don't want to fall too far behind here. I know everybody's coming up. Okay. Krayak says, no, it's cut off on the sides. I don't want to talk about, okay, yeah, okay, got that. So what's cut off on the sides here? Let's see. Cabby says, picture have been taken of the house, so hopefully I can get those houses sold in the next week. Fingers crossed. All right, so yeah, Cabby's trying to sell his house in Texas, move on over to Vegas, living the dream. So, all right, I'm in the big blind. I'm going to call here. Let's see. Flop is queen, 10-4. It is a rainbow. I'm going to check on that. All right, Smithy Raj has a great question. I'll get to that. Let me fold here. So so this was funny because in the Discord yesterday, there was about 3 or 4 people talking a lot of football over there. And one of the things is when Tampa Bay won, they said, well, anyway, let's get to Smithy's question. It says, is the debate on the greatest of all time, Tom Brady, over now with a question mark, asking for a friend, Kevin Casino. So the quarterback yesterday, let's just start this first by talking about Tom Brady. Is that I actually like Tom Brady. So the comments that I make about him I'm not hating on Tom Brady at all. And I actually like him, and he is definitely one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. The one thing though is he's not the greatest quarterback of all time, undisputed. And I know you're going to say a lot of facts about Super Bowl facts and playoffs and stuff like that. Playoffs, right? So Smithy, you're talking about the quarterback yesterday who threw 3 interceptions in the NFC Championship game, but apparently because his team won the game and is moving on to the Super Bowl, we're just not even going to look at three interceptions, right? Remember, it's not what quarterback has been on the best, what their team results ultimately are, right? It's about all the criteria. It's also about arm strength, mobility, decision making, what they do in the clutch, just so many other things. So just remember, Tom Brady is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And I know a lot of you are going to say he's the greatest of all time. And I'm totally fine with you saying that because it's fun to debate and have fun with and all of that. And I know that based on his longevity and statistics and going to his 10th Super Bowl, congratulations. Everybody's going to, our majority of people are probably going to side with that he's the greatest. But I've watched, I know all the facts. I've seen all the games, and I know why they've won some of those games, whether it's tuck rules or cheating with Spygates or Anna Vinatieri kicking, 40, 50-yard field goals in the snow, or beast mode not getting a handoff on a 1-yard line, or Atlanta not running the ball, or all of these other things. But you got to give them a lot of credit, and you got to give a lot of things. One of the other things that was talked about was Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. And so who was it now, Brady or Belichick? And the answer is actually both. It was both of them. So if Tom Brady was still in New England, he wouldn't be in the Super Bowl right now. So he went to Tampa Bay, which was obviously a better team, and he obviously made them better. He's going to make them a lot better. He's going to make any team a lot better, right? So anyway, we'll move on to that. So I know you're just asking for a friend there, Smithy, but it was a lot of stuff going on yesterday in the Discord that you might not have seen with a lot of other people. So I'm assuming I'm really far behind in the chat now. We got a lot of poker tonight. So we're playing the DQ right now. All times Pacific time, of course. We've got the 5 o'clock 1K East, and at 6:30 we got the 1K Diamond exclusive. So a lot of fun tonight, and wow, what great games yesterday, plus Buffalo and Kansas City. The Super Bowl is just going to get the popcorn ready, and Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So Mahomes, Brady, just a great thing. If you're a fan of the NFL, just should be another great entertaining Super Bowl. All right, so Craig says, yes, jump me back to 5th place. Yeah, so Craig Jacks with that big score yesterday in the 10K is in the top 5 now of the Stream Team leaderboard. So, yeah, so just a lot of stuff on that. And Stream Team leaderboard as of right now, and it'll come in the slideshow. We've got Air Herb, number 1 right now in January's leaderboard, followed by Nick, Lynch Cats, Davey Wins, and yes, Craig Jacks is now in the top 5 again. And of course, Craig Jacks took down the Stream Team leaderboard standings last month. So that's pretty cool. Big time props to him on that. So, okay, let's get it going on that. Oh, also, by the way, let's see. Anybody seen Meta John here tonight? I have not. Okay, let's go over it here. All right, Mini Ozzy in the house. Good to see you, Mini Ozzy. I'm a little behind on that. Ace to 10. And obviously, okay. So let's see, Mini Ozzy sneaking in to say hello. Be back in a few. Yep, Mini Ozzy already qualified for the 10K. But thanks for stopping by. Ace to 10, always good to see you, buddy. And Air Herb saying hi. Yes, everybody's good. Rigo says, Cavicino, I just posted a screenshot of what we see with your Twitch setup. A lot of dead space. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to change some settings around on that, so... Okay. All right, yeah, so thanks, Rigo, for that. And, yeah, Krajak said we had some of that going on last week or whatever. So I think we changed some of the settings on that, so it doesn't look like it helped for this screen. Maybe it's going to really help in the other screens, and then I'll still work on this one. So thanks for that, Rigo. We'll fix it and work on that. Appreciate it, man. All the feedback. Appreciate all the feedback you can give me. Good, positive, and everything like that. So, Krajak says, Smithy, I'm going to say at the current time that, yes, Brady is the best until the Super Bowl, because I think Mahomes will be better after his 20-year run. That's one of the biggest things here. When you look at Drew Brees and Tom Brady, longevity has a lot to do with their statistics right now. And that's like a Nolan Ryan in baseball. When you have the most strikeouts, and you played the most years, those kind of things. And actually, Hank Aaron, who passed away, I mean, he played a lot more years and a lot more at-bats and all of that than somebody like, obviously, a Babe Ruth, who didn't even, he was a pitcher his first, 6 or 7 years. All right, I'm going to fold here again. Anyway, but it's so fun to talk about, and it's really hard to talk about on the streams like this a lot. I think I am going to make a couple videos, and then I'll post those on YouTube or something like that. But I think after the Super Bowl, I'm going to post an official video about some of these takes, because I think it could really be done. But basically, these things are supposed to happen at a bar or something with a couple beers and a few of us sitting together, so we can really have fun and interact and debate a lot more about these kinds of things. But like I said, you're not wrong if you're saying, John Elway or, Tom Brady or things like that, because they're both just so great, or anybody else that you might pick. It would depend on who you pick, actually. So, all right, I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit here now, under the gun. So it's a small blind, big blind, 75, 150, and I got a little raise here to 600. See what's going on. All right, Air Herb. Mahomes won't play 20 years, right? Yeah, it's good luck trying to play 20 years as a quarterback in the NFL, especially running around a lot. You have somebody like a Dan Marino or a Tom Brady, that aren't really running around or scrambling a lot. Let's see. Oh, so he's the big blind is going to raise. Let me time bank this real quick. So the button called, small blind folded, and they're going all in. And this is one of those early all-ins, and this is, again, why I said really don't like to raise, but I wanted to go for it here, given that I chipped up a little bit. I was trying to chip up a little bit more and maybe go heads up. But now it's, it's 577 to call, so I'm going to call. I want to see a flop here. Hopefully the button doesn't get cheeky, right? And we see a flop. Yep, they got cheeky. All right, so I'm folding for sure now. So, all right, I'm folding ace jack suited, and so my ace jack suited were diamonds, but it's irrelevant. It's a good fold either way, even if a bunch of diamonds comes out. All right, so let's go on here. So Jay Grant says it's over and done. Tom Brady is the GOAT. So Jay Grant, he just threw 3 interceptions in a championship game. He's thrown probably 4 or 5 interceptions to lose playoff games and get eliminated throughout the years. And the biggest game of Tom Brady's career was in the Super Bowl when he had Randy Moss and Wes Welker, and they were undefeated, and he lost to Eli Manning. So I have a real hard time saying that this is the greatest quarterback of all time when you lose those games, and those are a lot of games to have lost. So I'm not calling him the greatest of all time. Especially after winning this game. you can't say, oh, because of this game, now he's the greatest. Now, if he goes out and they beat the Kansas City, if everybody's healthy on the Chiefs and Mahomes is healthy and all of that, Hill and, all of that, they're all healthy and Tom Brady plays a great game and they actually win because of Tom Brady and they beat the Chiefs. Tom Brady's not playing defense, right? So he's not stopping Mahomes. But if he outscores him and he actually performs and he doesn't throw 3 interceptions, and they beat that, now you can say, hey, anybody that was questioning him, now it's a done deal. I'm not saying that I would say that, but I think it carries more weight if you say it. But anyway, let's you guys get me started on football, basketball, and stuff like that. I can get talking for a while as well, just as I can with poker and stuff. So Grant says, Jay Grant says, well, at least one interception was sketchy, and it hit the wide receiver in the hands and skipped off of them. So, yeah, I'm actually, and this is, every comment I'm going to have something to say about. I actually think they should change interceptions statistics, Jay Grant. So I'm kind of on your side on this one because that interception should be the wide receiver's interception or a team interception, like how they give a team rebound in basketball. If it hits one of your players and then bounces up and then it's an interception, that interception shouldn't necessarily be automatically on the quarterback. So we got ace king versus pot kings. So I know about that one interception you're talking about, but I think the actual the scorekeeper should be like in baseball where they make a judgment call if it's an error or not. And that throw, even though probably shouldn't be an interception on Brady because it hit the other receiver's hands, it was actually way ahead of him and he had to reach for it. So it wasn't a good throw. And once he threw it there, he then gave the probability of an interception happening because of the bad throw. So it was a bad throw. It did turn into an interception. It wasn't necessarily directly his fault, but if you're scoring at home or you were scoring that, and would that be an error or not? It would probably be an error on the quarterback and receiver, and so they both would then get credit for the interception if there was a new statistical rule for it. But all right, so let's move on. Ace of 10 says Tom Brady is still 6 years older than Rodgers. 6 years ago, Tom Brady was doing his thing with no wide receivers. So, yeah, I mean, Tom Brady won all of those Super Bowls by himself, and he didn't have any help ever. I'm joking, obviously. He had a defense, he had coaches, he had receivers, he had running backs, offensive line. So, you guys also have to remember, it's like Joe Montana in the 80s. Everybody wanted to say Joe Montana is the greatest of all time, but everybody knew Dan Marino and John Elway were better than Joe Montana. But Joe Montana was in the system with Bill Walsh, won 4 Super Bowls, didn't lose any Super Bowls. He was 4-0 in Super Bowls, never lost a Super Bowl. And but we all knew, watching the games and looking at everything else, John Elway and Dan Marino were better than Joe Montana. But there's a bunch of people out there that'll still say Joe Montana is better than Dan Marino and John Elway. So that's okay. They can do that. Air Herbs says, Cam Casino, please explain why Green Bay kicked a field goal with a little over 2 minutes left in the game and give the ball back to Brady. So I can tell you why, and I can explain why they did that. Because I heard the interview of the coach and LaFleur, and basically he said that the last 3 downs that Green Bay didn't actually advance the ball. So on 4th down, he still needed to get 6 yards or 7 yards or so, and having not advanced the ball in the last 3 downs, or they were 3 and out previously, he felt that even if they scored, they still needed a 2-point conversion, which means the odds are he probably wasn't going to score. And then if he did, got to fold his hand, it was going to be really hard to get the 2-point conversion just based on what he had recently seen. Plus, they had all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so essentially they had 4 timeouts. So he was obviously going to try to count on his defense to do that. Now, I'm not agreeing with that at all, but that was a reasoning behind it, and that was straight from the coach's mouth, Green Bay's coach. So, Smithy Raj says Tom Brady has won more playoff games than Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, and Drew Brees combined, I think. Well, why don't you get some actual stuff, and before you just think, Smithy, give us some facts. But you can, hey, I can manipulate statistics just like you can any way you want. Why don't you look at the last 3 to 5 times Peyton Manning played Tom Brady in the playoffs and tell me what those statistics are. Okay, so look at the last 4 or 5 times that Tom Brady faced Peyton Manning heads up, and you tell me how those games ended and what the outcomes were. Okay. All right. So, like I said, it takes a lot more than just a running back, a wide receiver, quarterback, coach, and all of that. It's the whole thing. But let's give credit where credit is due as well. What is phenomenal is 10 Super Bowls. Smith Russ, actually, I think 2 times them combined. All right, we got another tournament getting ready to start here at 5 o'clock as well. So we'll get that up here momentarily. Also, Smithy Rice says 10 Super Bowls. Breeze, Rodgers, and Peyton Manning have 6 combined. Well, actually, of the 6, you mean Peyton Manning has 4 combined, right? Okay. So, yeah. Breeze got 1, and Rodgers only got 1. So Peyton Manning had 2. Actually, Tom Brady's trying to do something that Peyton Manning did, which is win a Super Bowl with 2 different teams. So I know Tom Brady and Peyton Manning do talk and all of that, and they've become friends over the years. So I'm sure that's something that Tom Brady would really love to do, to win. So, with another team like this. So obviously he wants to win anyway. But all right, my thing popped up for the new tournament, but it's not showing. Okay, here it comes now, looks like. So, yeah, and I'll try to catch up to the chat, everybody. So, yeah, it's the 1K East. I'm going to leave it over here for right now. And let's see, fold, okay. Yeah, a lot of action today. Chat is just blowing up. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome on that. And let's see here. I'll try to set up with the 2-table front and see if everything else turns out okay with that. So, but I do want to catch up to the chat first. So let me catch up to the chat. Jay Grant says you are showing in San Diego and not SD, not 16:9 HD on my TV. Okay, so that's not good. He said no one will ever catch Tom Brady in number of Super Bowl appearances. Yeah, I mean, 10 Super Bowl appearances. It reminded me of Magic Johnson right away, Ace of 10, Smithy, and everybody out, football people. Because Magic Johnson went to 9 NBA Finals in 12 years. And, he won 5 of them and all of that. But he went to 9, basically, of Magic Johnson, let's say it was a quarterback football, he went to 9 Super Bowls in 12 years. So, Magic going to 9 NBA Finals in 12 years. And then, of course, the HIV and all of that. So, who knows what else might have happened there. But what he did play is he did play 12 years, from that time period, from 1980 to 91. And he did go to 9 finals in that time period. So, so that's kind of what it reminded me of as well. And, of course, Magic Johnson is one of the all-time greats. But most people don't consider Magic Johnson to be the greatest of all time, just like most of them don't consider Bill Russell to be the greatest of all time in basketball either, even though they obviously are great. All right, so the flop, I'm in a hand here, and the flop did come out. Queen 10-9. They're betting 950. Gonna have to call here on this. And I'd like to see a turn card on this as well. All right, so let's see. Oh, our runner in the house. Good to see our runner. Hello, and looking great. Cam Casino, hello, stream team. Let's go, stream team. Good luck. All right, so, they were only betting 200 into a 2,800 pot. So, basically, it's 200 to win 3,000. It's a no-brainer. I have to call. I'm priced in no matter what, unless I want to shove on them or something along those lines. Okay, so they're betting 200 again. And, wow, just missed everything here. I missed every single draw I had with my straights and my flushes. So I actually have to fold here. It's ridiculous. I'm going to fold. Yeah. Nice hand. I don't recommend folding usually in that spot. It's only 200 to call. But 99% I'm beat there. So based on everything that was going on. So All right, let me try to get back to the chat because I know I'm way behind. Sorry about that. Craig Jack says, well, I have my beer. Yep, there you go, Craig Jack. You got your beer. You got a lot of TPs yesterday. And raising it up. I'm out of position. I'm going to fold here. And Lynch Cat says, those 2 giant losses were flukes. 2 miracle catches by David Tyree and Mario Manningham. And Brady has 8 Super Bowl rings. Once you start getting into ifs on those, Lynch, he can also only have 2 Super Bowl rings if you want to start talking about ifs, Lynch. So, so Tom Brady could be going to his, but he can, he could have 2 Super Bowl wins. Actually, we'd have 0 as well. You can make an argument for, but I think 2 is about right where it comes out to if you look at that. So, all right, I'm going to raise it up here. Pretty much committed to go all in here. Blinds are 1, 2. I only have just over 3,000, like 3,500 chips, 3,600. Raising it to 1,000. So let's see what we're doing here. Jan says, well, the Bucks are dogs, and we still got them there, but you make good points. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, like I said, I started this whole thing with, Tom Brady, is great, and all of that. So, no hate, no. All right, so the small blind, did he have an ace? Did he? All right, well, I'm going for it. So, let's just go for it, and hopefully he doesn't have an ace. And we're good. All right. Yep, he got an ace. Okay. So pocket queens. That's how it's going to go. All right. Small blind wakes up with ace jack. But hey, that's okay. Good game there. And that was my diamond challenge. And pretty much that's the end of that. So let's bring in the other tournament. Let's see. I finished 445. Yeah, solid performance. Yeah, right. All right, so here we go. We're back on, and we'll bring that there. And let's see. I've got just under starting stack. We start with 2,000 chips. Looks like I got 1995, and I don't see anybody on my table, but everybody should be able to see that fine. This is the 1K East. It's a VIP event. All right, so it looks like I try to catch up to the chat now here. Finally, let me get a sip. Remember, we got What's in the Mug coming up. We will be doing trivia with What's in the Mug. That'll be coming up. Actually, after the break of this event, the East, after the break, let's do What's in the Mug. So that'll be just after 6 o'clock Pacific time. What's going on? Is it frozen? Looks like it's frozen here. No? All right. Looks like it's back on now. Okay, cool. Looks like something froze on the software or something, but who knows? All right, folded there. Ace to 10 says, Lynch Cats, he was also gifted to Super Bowl wins by opposing coaches stupidly. Yeah, that's what I said. That's basically a lot of that. Obviously, tuck rules and, getting bailed out by Adam Vinatieri and Belichick doing his cheating stuff and all of that. All of those helped to propel the Patriots to win a lot of those. And but forever those will count as wins and those will be victories. So, but if we start getting into the those giant ifs games and those catches and all kinds, I mean, there are so many things, right? If is the largest word in the English dictionary, so we don't need to start going into that. But maybe we do. Okay. All right, our bet card in the house as well. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, I was doing okay till McQueen's lost, but I'm still playing, and I still have a couple other events, so and everything else is good, so I obviously feel good. I'm saying I'm 99%, just to give you an update on myself, on health-wise and all of that. There still is a little bit, I noticed with the colder weather now, it's a little sensitive inside. With that, if I'm drinking some cold drinks, it'll still kind of affect it. And that, taking deep breaths, which obviously I'm not generally doing, they still is sensitive. And I'll have a little cough here and there that I can feel the cough like into the lungs type of stuff. So it's not 100% gone, but I do feel great and all of that, and just so grateful. So we'll move on from that, but that's just a quick update. Kradex has agreed. Ace to 10. Rigo says, yeah, Gronk never helped. Laughed out. Yeah, right? I hear you on that one, Rigo. All right. Sorry I'm so behind in the chat, everybody. We are live, but I'll make it up to you. I don't know how, but I will. Smithy, we made 2 really bad throws yesterday for sure. He still played well in the possessions where they need to go down the field. No, yep. You know, I mean, you got it. You know, what do they say, right? You play to win the game, right? You play to win the game. So, all right. Nick is here, and probably 40 minutes ago, Nick, I did mention you earlier because you made one of the, you were one of the deep runs on yesterday's 10K. We had Joe Sharingo finish 35th. Of course, Krajax, what did he finish? Like 30, what did he finish? 61st, right? Krajax 61st. So a lot of deep runs, which included Smithy Raj, Meta John, and Nick, of course, in the 10K. And so, yeah, so some pretty cool stuff. I see Mojo Nocious in the house as well. Good to see you, Mojo. Anybody else coming in? Of course, Mini Ozzy, Terry St. Peter. Let me just scroll through this because Grateful Greg is in the house as well. And John Miner, Hardcore, Smithy, like I said, everybody that's here. Just kind of want to shout out again to everybody. Lynch Cats being the moderator, Smithy being a VIP. So join the chat, and remember, if you definitely want me to see it and read it, put the @ Cavern Casino, and I got you there. So, all right, Nick is in the house. Ace 10 at Cavern Casino. It takes a team effort, no doubt. The world loves stats, and that's how they measure greatness. So by the world criteria, Tom Brady is the GOAT. So then you're saying Bill Russell is the GOAT, Ace to 10? Is that what you're telling me? Because I know you're not going to say Bill Russell is the GOAT, or you're not going to say, what's LeBron James going to now? I mean, you got to, I mean, you know, a lot, but I know some people are saying LeBron is, though. So, which, anyway, it's like I said, it's fun and all of that. So, Ace, you and I can have a beer with Smithy and a couple others and whatever, or, water, whatever you guys want to drink. And this will be a fun conversation at the Stream Team Barbecue. All right. So, all right, I'm in there. Let's do it. Like I said, anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's get back to this chat. There's so much going on here. Let's catch. There's a difference between better and more talented. Elway, Marino are more talented than Montana. Montana was better. 100% disagree with that, Lynch Cats. I'll give you. Like I said, I'll make a video. It shows, or I'll bring up it's a criteria list of what makes a quarterback better, right? Well, I mean, what do you want in a quarterback? The coolness, the pocket awareness, the smarts, the arm strength, the accuracy. Obviously the ratings are always good because they encounter. And if you don't know how quarterback ratings works, it's based on completion percentage, how many yards you get per attempt, and then how many times you throw a touchdown and per attempt, and how many times you throw an interception per attempt. And those are the basic 4 criteria to a quarterback rating, but there's so much more to that, right? Obviously leadership, your strength, your durability, and obviously longevity is one of those criteria. And when it comes to longevity, you can't knock Drew Brees and Tom Brady on that. So, all right, there's a bet here. I got to fold. All right. Ace 10 Laugh-A-Lot. It's on fire tonight. I love it. Yeah, I mean, we just came off the NFC and AFC championship games, and everybody's got 2 weeks to get ready for the Super Bowl. And somebody said the Chiefs are favorite, and as they should be. And I think the Chiefs should win the game. And I think if, like I said earlier, if Tampa Bay Buccaneers win that game, and Tom Brady is actually the reason why, and he plays great and all of those kinds of things, it's just now you start to, those people that say Tom Brady's the greatest of all time, they can just, stick a flag in there and just say, now it's done or whatever. It doesn't mean everybody will, or I will, but, it's going to be a great game. I know, like I said, I've got no skin in the game necessarily, so I'm just going to do what I did yesterday, which was, watch it, sit back and just have fun watching it. So, all right, Mojino says, hey, hi, Cavern Casino, hi, Stream Team. family. Nice hug heart. Good luck. Let's go stream team. Way to go. Air Herb says, Cavacino, my Eastern didn't load. Yeah, mine popped up and then I had to go do it again. So hopefully everything's good now for you, Air Herb. Craig Jack says, we will never get off the football thing. Laugh out loud. I'm trying to get through the chat, Craig Jack. Ace of 10 says, I would also say Tom Brady is a nice guy with Rodgers is a... All right. You know what? Now, I haven't met him. I've seen a lot of interviews and I've heard a lot of things. And from what I understand, Ace of 10, you're right on those things. I do know some people that have actually met and dealt with Tom Brady in real life on a personal level with nothing around, no cameras, nothing, and all of that, and just the greatest, nicest things in the world to say about how good and great of a person Tom Brady is. And that's one of the things, like I've said, is I don't want it to come across as hating, because it's not. Just it's based on I've watched football pretty much my whole life, and I'm really into it, diehard. I've done a lot of stuff. Like I said, I did obviously the fantasy football stuff for over 20 some years, and all right, let me gotta fold this one too. Man, I'm missing like a lot of flops here and all of that, and they're just. But I got to make some moves, I guess, because nothing's happening right now with the cards. And when I did get the cards, you know what happened there. All right, so yeah. All right, Mojino says mine took a few seconds as well. Yep, well done, well close, and restart. Mine might catch. Okay, no problem. Nick says just call it a night, brother. Yeah, Air Herb, you know what? You're good. You're first on the leaderboard. You're doing all right. You can call it a night. You're good. All right, Nick's doing that. Minnie Eyes says, good luck in the East, everyone. Nick says, take a day off so I can get that gap, close that gap. All right. Air Herb's laughing. They said, that's funny. All right. And then Nick says, no, Air Herb, seriously. Which makes it even funnier because we know he's not really serious. All right. Minnie Eyes says, and good luck to the DQ folks, too. Yep. Anybody still in the DQ? Let me know where you're at, how you're doing. What we started at 4:30, so coming up here at your break on the DQ, put it in the chat and let me know where you're at. Terry St. Peter, the man is here. Congratulations again, Terry St. Peter, champion of the December Stream Team Championship. So we got you. Good to see you in here. I mentioned you earlier on that too. Smithy Raj, I have 199,675 TPs before I bought in tonight. He's trying to crack that 200K. All right, let's get it tonight for Smithy, the old 200K. And then tomorrow night on your stream, Smithy, you can pop it up and show everybody the balance. Over 200,000 TPs. All right, great for Greg. Our Beckhart, love that. It's coming, Smithy, 200K. All right. John says table's frozen, no good. Refresh, hopefully everything's good. Lynch Cats, boom, doubled up in the DQ. Flopped a set of fours against a limped ace-king under the gun. All right. Nick says, Smithy, my daughter's first district game is tomorrow. So for the next 2 months, Tuesdays and Fridays, I will be late to the streams. Health and family first, Nick, so we're all good. I'm sure everybody understands. Lynch Cat says the tables are going to freeze when someone is KO'd early on because of how many people are in. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of people tonight, huh? What's the count on this? 2856. Okay. All right. Here we go. John Meyer says, Cavaxino, I think Jeremy gave my guess the chip win TPs to the Wells. That's okay. I love Shamu. Craig Jack says, Free Willy. Hardcore says, good to see you, Hardcore. The East is moving slow, Kevin. Too many people. All right, that's what's going on. Thanks, guys, with that. All right, Grateful Greg, feeling grateful is good. Yeah, you got that. It's funny because when I do say that, and I'm so sincere and I mean it, a lot of times when I say it, I actually think of you, Grateful Greg. So, hey, it does. That's funny. Air Herb says Seattle should have beaten Patriots on that stupid pass play. Everybody knows beast mode is 1 yard from the goal line. Arguably the best offensive player out there and his nickname is Beast Mode, and it's worthy of being called Beast Mode. And we're not going to give the ball to him. But anyway, let's move on. All right, Mr. Clutch logo in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Clutch. I am live, but I am behind in the chat, so bear with me. Sorry about that. Hi, Kevin Casino and Stream Team, just coming in after work. And how's Kid enjoying the new car, Mr. Clutch? Let us know. Jay Grant says, well, my flop set of 8s just got busted by a guy that called my all-in on the river with the straight draw and flush draw. He hit the flush, and I lost 3/4 of my chips. Yep, that's a tough one. Ace 10 says, personally, I don't think Brady is the GOAT. Okay, and love to hear who you think is. Lynch Cats, Ace to 10. Lynch Cats says, boom, just KO'd 3 with Ace King. Nice. So Anna Kournikova showed up today, huh? All right. John Miner says, way to go, Smithy. I can't believe those calls. Fun Dammit is in the house. Good to see you, Fun Dammit. Hello, Cavern Casino. Hello, Stream Team. Good luck in all tourneys tonight. Good luck to you, Fun Dammit, as well. Don't forget, after the break in the East, we will be playing a little trivia game I like to call What's in the Mug, everybody. Okay, so we'll be doing that as well. And, yeah, anybody still in the DQ that's going on, we got the 1K East. And at 6:30, also Pacific time, we've got the 1K Diamond exclusive. So a lot of fun stuff going on. And as I mentioned earlier, a lot of great runs over the weekend. So didn't we have a couple just make it also on the punch their tickets too? So I thought we had that. Yeah, Terry St. Peter and Fatal, right? Yeah, Terry, I know you're here, Terry St. Peter. I don't know if Fatal's here, but if you are, both of you, congratulations. I know they punched their ticket, I believe, yesterday for the Diamond Challenge. So congratulations, Terry St. Peter and Fatal, punching their tickets. Of course, and Meta John, Meta John made the final table of Lynn Gilmartin's bounty event, even though it was more like Lynch Gilmartin's bounty event, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see, Fun Dammit. Yeah, we're good. Jay Grant says, the worst QB to ever win 3 Super Bowls. Troy Aikman, and I'm a Cowboys fan. Now, Jay Grant, I'm a Cowboys fan here, so I don't know if you're aware of that. But let's just do that right now so you can see. Here we go. So, yeah. So, Jay Grant, I am a Cowboys fan. And worst QB to ever win 3 Super Bowls. I would take Troy. Now, Terry Bradshaw won 4, but he did win 3 also, right? So I'll take Troy Aikman over Terry Bradshaw. Grateful Greg says, glad you won that one, Smithy. Okay, there must be on the same table. That's cool. Lynch Cat says, no, Jay Grant. Bradshaw won 4, and he was awful. There you go. All right, so I didn't read I didn't read that, Lynch. And so at least we're on the same page on that one. Mr. Clutch says, no, Jay Grant. That would be Terry Bradshaw. All right. All right, looks like we're all on the same page on this one. Nick says, Smithy Raj, what does SMH mean? All right. We'll let Smithy Raj answer that. Got a couple other announcements going there. Cool. All right, I got to fold this here. Haven't had anything to play, and when I have, I've been missing the flops. So got to make something happen here in the East. Jane said, well, I won't argue that, Mr. Clutch. There you go. All right. Mojo says, out of the East. Oh, that's not good. And Jay Grant said, Oracle Lynch. Yeah, okay. All right, Jay Grant. So at least, all right, that's good. Okay. And our runner says, bummer. Yeah, for sure. I'll be in and out of the chat until Diamond starts. All right, Mojo. Nope. Hopefully you're in right now while I'm talking to you. So we'll see you on that. Okay. Smithy Raj says, Nick, shaking my head. Okay, so he answered that for you. SMH means shaking my head. Rich Al is 124 when he put that in out of 373. So that's good. Still in it. Got to be in it to win it. All right. Lynch Cat's 42 out of 360. And this is in the Diamond qualifier, everybody, in case you were wondering. Nick says, Smithy Raj, oh, glad I know that now. SMH. Shaking my head. John Miner says, take it down, Lynch. Let's do it. Grateful says, thank you. John Miner says, boom. To Smithy Raj. Our runner says, up to 9th in the 10K. All right, let's get a couple other streamers in there, and then we'll just end the event. I love it. Called post-flop all in. They had pocket sixes with open-ended and missed while I'm holding pocket queens. Nice. way to go there, our runner. We love that. Lynch Cat says, Cowboy Joe just joined my 10K table. Okay. Cowboy Joe is the one who won the seat for the 200K, right? Am I right on that one, Lynch? All right. Terry St. Peter says, fun damn it. Thanks for the watch yesterday. Cab Casino and Fatal and I punched our 10K tickets last night, right? Yeah. 9th and 10th. All right. Yeah. So I saw that you guys had punched your ticket yesterday. And then I looked on the stream, but I guess it wasn't covered on that, but you did make it, and you finished 9th and 10th. Put my fold strategic level up folding to work. All right, cool. Yeah, and you made it, and that's the main thing, as long as you get in that top 10. All right. Fun Navis is way to go, Terry St. Peter. Watch to the end. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I saw that, and I was so happy for you, too. Our runner, now out of the East. My aces got cracked to runner straight, and then poof on that. But still in the DQ, so all right. Good luck with that, our runner. I'm finally catching up to the chat, everybody. Woo! All right. Craig Jack says, sucks, our runner. Yeah. Terry St. Peter says, punch that ticket, our runner. Come on. And Rich Al, 47th now. Cool. All right. Lynchcat says, yes, Cam Casino. He was the 200K seat, right? I also have a connection on my table, honey, from the 100K stream. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. All right. Nice. Okay, so, yeah, I'm still waiting for some cards here and all of that, and are some positions to try to do and make it happen. So, yeah, it's almost break time for the DQ as well. So, John Myers says, okay, got to get Cam Casino going on football again. I don't think Kevin Casino's body is capable of saying that in the same breath. Right. You got that right, John. Unless you want to talk about the times he lost playoff games because of interceptions he threw, then he would be the scapegoat. But you know, he's done enough to do that. It's kind of like I say, like LeBron James, you know, losing a lot of playoff games, but going to a lot of finals, and then winning a few here and there, or so. You know, it's great because then now people see him. You know, but you know they're gonna not point to all of the losses. You know, on his resume, they're gonna look at the victories now, and it's really about what you do early, right? Also, if you win early. Like if you win a Super Bowl early or a championship early, and then you lose 2 or 3, but then you win another one, you could be like 2 and 3 in Super Bowls. But if you lose those early, usually it's hard to shake that. Some people could shake it still, but it's really hard to do. And on the flip side, if you win early, 1 or 2, and then you start to lose them, well, it's like, hey, you know, he's already won a couple. So, but I love for all the greatness talk of those quarterbacks, like you know, back in the day where they talked about, you know, greatness of the Brett Favres, and then now today's they talk about like the Drew Breeses and the Aaron Rodgers. It's like, you know, those quarterbacks, you know, have either only been to one or have only won one Super Bowl. So yeah, it's really hard to get there. So again, big time props. 30-60. All right, I'm raising this, everybody. Let's do it. To Brady, 10th Super Bowl, and then Gronk is going to Super Bowl as well, right? Come out of retirement, and you know, hey, you know, actually, one of the best things, Smithy Raj and Lynch Cats and anybody else. I know there's some other Patriot fans out there, or Tom Brady fans, or whatever you guys are. But I know you're, you know, all of that. But I saw the interview, I think at the beginning of the season, when they were in, you know, getting ready for the season and all of that, and they asked Brady which ring was his favorite ring. And actually, real quick, without looking up, can anybody tell me the answer? They asked Tom Brady which ring is his favorite ring, and what was Tom Brady's answer? What do you guys think it was? All right, so I'm gonna pot bet this here. Flop is 6-4 deuce, and I was the original pre-flop raiser. This is what they call a C bet, a continuation bet. It gets through. I had ace jack. I did have a spade, so. All right, let's see here. Mr. Clutch, we got some kind of blew up there. Oh, Rich Al, sorry about that. Poof in the East. Craig Jacks, you caught up. Congrats. Yeah, thanks. Now it's starting to blow up again. Okay, John loved that when I read his text. Yeah, I thought you would. Mr. Clutch tripled up with the jiggities that held against Ace 10 and Ace 9 in the East. Consider yourself extremely lucky. Extremely lucky there. I don't like this hand at all. I'm folding. All right, let's see here. Fundamit says, miracle, Mr. Clutch. I agree with you, Fundamit. That is so true. And then Mr. Clutch laughs. So Mr. Clutch is up to 145 now out of 2,064. Okay. All right. I'm up to 1,264 out of 2,146. All right. Let's guess this. I actually could argue LeBron James as the GOAT in the NBA, leading 3 different franchises to NBA titles. And it's easily to argue why he's not, though, right? I mean, but I can see you can make that argument, and I think it's easily to disprove. But yeah, it's fun, Lynch. I love it. Ace of 10 says also today's QBs couldn't take the beating that Aikman and those boys took back in the day when there was no such thing as helmet to helmet. Yeah, I mean, it is a different game. It's kind of like the NBA with letting all the 3-point shooting now and no hand checking and all of that. It is hard to compare, all of that. Jay Grant says, never been happier in my life than when the Mavs beat Braun and D-Wade in the final. That was a pretty epic finals for Mavericks. So, yeah, enjoy that one. You'll always have it. That's what's great about the championships, right? There's asterisks here, there's this and that. But for the most part, most teams will always have that championship. Like the Houston Asterisks, they're never going to have that championship. 2017, they didn't win that. That's an asterisk, and I think it's at one point in the record books it'll get wiped out. Hopefully. All right. Davey Wins says wedding ring. Okay, that is wrong. Air Herb says Kevin, not counting LeBron, who won NBA titles for 3 different teams. Air Herb says Atlanta. Oh, the Atlanta Super Bowl ring. No, that is incorrect. Nick says the last one he wins. That's pretty close. So Tom Brady's answer, when they asked him what is his favorite ring, he said the next one. So I thought it was the great answer. So he said the next one. And it looks like Smithy Raj says that favorite ring is the next one, which Nick is kind of right because the last one he wins. But what he said actually was, and Smithy, I'm hoping you didn't look it up, because that it's pretty cool if you didn't. But yeah, his answer was the next one, which I thought was just a great answer. I loved it because somebody that has been there already. Tom Brady's, he says the right things and those kinds of things. Just has a great mindset on all of that. So it was an interview he had with him and Gronk, and they were, interviewing and all of that. So it was a really pretty cool interview, and I loved his answer. So, his wife might be saying, hey, what happened to the wedding ring, right? I know a couple of you said it, Fundamit and Davey Wins there. Let's see. I'll raise them higher. Good to see you raise them higher. 59 out of 281 in the DQ. All right. Grateful Greg is 97th now at the break. Cool. As long as you're still in it. And the better, obviously, the higher the better. Ace to 10, 127 out of 279. Our runner is 20th. All right. So this is pretty good. Let's keep that going. Rich Al, 96. Cabby, you're 268 in the DQ. So we need some love for Cabby on that one, everybody. Ace to 10 says, there is no doubt who the best QB in the history of college football is. Are you talking about, there's a couple people I'm thinking of right away. Oh man. Ace to 10, are you thinking Tim Tebow? I was thinking of a couple other ones, but I'm gonna guess Ace to 10. Are you thinking more of an old school guy? I'd love to hear who you think it is. Ace to 10. Smithy Rotz's favorite ring is the next one, which is right. Cabby says, Jay Grant loved the series when the Mavs won. Yep, Cabby did for sure. All right, Airhurst says, Smithy Raj, we don't spell favorite your way, son. Yeah, but we could still read it our way. That's great. Ace 10 says, Vince Young, baby. What a Rose Bowl. It was Rose Bowl, right? Against SC. Oh man. Yeah, I remember I was at a somebody's house, and it was highly favored SC, and that was really good Super Bowl because Vince Young, yeah, they did that. Oh, Laguna in the house. Good to see you, Laguna. Says, hey, Cabin Casino. Smithy Rod says, Air Herb, then you'd be doing it wrong. Well, Smithy, educate us. There's English, and then there's the Queen's English, right? And then there's English. I think there's 3 different Englishes, right? And then, of course, there's all this other stuff with, I guess regional dialects and stuff. But how many different Englishes are there in England is what I'm saying. We obviously know there's Australian English and American English and whatever other Englishes are out there. But in England itself, Smithy, what is there? There's English, there's English, there's the Queen's English. What else is there? Obviously, if you're from Liverpool, there's that whole different type of thing going on too, right? So anyway, let's see if Smithy can educate us all on that. Ace to 10 says most dominant QB to ever play. Who was that one quarterback? I was thinking for Florida State with Spurrier. Obviously, he didn't do anything in the NFL, but I mean, as far as college football goes, because the schedules and the way the Florida State was, I can't remember that quarterback. It's like they won almost every game. I don't think it was Chris Winkie. If I saw the name, I might know it. But I think Tim Tebow did pretty good too, though, right? As far as record goes. But I'm trying to think. All right. Ace to 10. Air Herb says Ace to 10. The best college QB is Roger Staubach. Now, Roger Staubach is a name that I love to bring up because when I start making my list of greatest quarterbacks of all time, Roger Staubach is on that list. As far as old timers go, Johnny Unitas and Roger Staubach still make it on the list. I think Johnny Unitas and Roger Staubach are still in the top 10 of greatest quarterbacks of all time. And, I think, obviously that's so much to go around. How can they be in the top 10, this and that? But, anyway, Roger Staubach and Johnny Unitas, anyway. And then there's not a lot of room in the top 10. There's only 10 spots. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, Nikon Brat in the house. Good to see you, Nikon Brat. Welcome to everybody, and we welcome you as well. Laguna says, how about them Chiefs? Chiefs are looking really good, Laguna. I'm thinking, I'm like I said, they're favored, right? And early favored in the Super Bowl and all of that, as they should be, I think. And so, actually, I was just pulling up. I don't know what the spread is right now and all of that, but where is it at? I was trying to pull it up. What it shows early, and obviously there's different lines here and there. It says the Chiefs -3. That's what I have over here. Chiefs -3. For entertainment purposes only, I would take that. I would take that bet. So Laguna, yeah. But that's why they're going to play the game, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. So much can happen, and I won't, like I said, I won't have any skin in the game and all of that. So, but going to have a lot of fun watching it. So. All right, let's try to catch up to this chat here. Where did we say it? John Miner says, flop quad aces on a limp in with only one ace in my hand. Oh, okay. Posted on Discord. Was surprised that I actually got some value on the flop in river. Nice. Congratulations on that, John. All right, Ace 10 says, Air Herb, I think it's a tie. I loved Roger too. Yep. It's hard once somebody brings up Roger Staubach and you are aware of him and you're a historian and you know what's going on and you know what he's done, all of that. Yeah, it's hard to ever go against Roger Staubach. All right. Nick says there's Smithy's English. There is Smithy's English too, right? Okay, so that's 4. Airherb says, who is your pick? Ace 10, who is your pick? Mini Ozzy says Smicky English. Okay, so it's a Smicky English. Smith Ross says Queen's English is more of a vocabulary, grammar, etc. It's not a different language. There's English and American English. What about Australian, Smithy? And there's also other countries use English too. Ace of 10. Vince went 30-2 and was the first player to go 3,000 passing and 1,000 rushing in a season. I'm assuming that's what that means. 30-2. All right. And what did let's see here. Hey, Bark in the house. Good to see you as well. Good evening and salutations, Casino and all. Roger Staubach for NFL. Yeah, Roger Staubach. So great. Jay Grant says Tim Couch. No, it wasn't Tim Couch. It was, I think it was more 90s, early 90s, maybe Spurrier, Florida State, Florida Gators. I mean, right? It was Florida Gators with Spurrier coaching. The quarterback just kept going. I think it was in the 90s. I can't remember the name of that coach. I mean, the quarterback. I guess I can look it up, but playing poker, streaming, and trying to follow the chat and all that. And we got another event coming up at 6:30. So let's see. Ace Ten says, Kevin, are you thinking about Charlie Ward? Oh, is it Charlie Ward? You know what? Let me see here. Danny Warfield. That's who it was. It was Danny Warfield. Okay, Charlie Ward sounded familiar, but no, it was Danny. Yep, and Lynch Cats, if you're thinking Florida, then probably Danny Warfield. And Ace 10 says Danny Warfield. That's who I was thinking of. I don't know his stats. I'm looking up. I'm not saying he is. I just remember in that time period, it was one of those where I think it was obvious he wasn't an NFL quarterback, but like the guy was just putting up, I don't know, 500, 600 yards a game, 5 or 6, 7 touchdown passes because Spurrier, just kept throwing it. They're up like by 50 points in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes, and Florida, they just kept throwing it, man. And I think that was a popular saying, right? Spurrier said, "It's not my job to stop me; it's your job to stop me." I always remember that. Joe Thiesman is a good bet. Yeah, right. Daikon. All right, so I'm in the small blind. Somebody raised it up a little bit. It's 150. Out of position. Just take it. Enjoy. All right, I'm going to start fighting back here soon because blinds will start to get up there, and I'm going to have to do something. Going to need some cards, too, to fight with a little bit. So, Ace 10 says, Thiesman couldn't hold Roger Staubach's jock. That's true. Roman Gabriel, laugh out loud, says, great for great. Ace 10 says, that was in 3 seasons. Vince left after his junior year. Yeah. 30-2, you said, right? If you think, yeah. Okay, we got that. Mr. Clutch is Smithy Raj. What about the English you put on your bowling ball? I like that, Mr. Clutch, right? And the English and basketball too, right? Yep, you got that kind of English as well. All right, let's check this here. Flop came out Jack, 3 deuce. There's a couple hearts. There's a straight draw. Let's see what's going on. We are going to be doing What's in the Mug after the break of this East tournament. So after we come back from the East tournament, we will be doing What's in the Mug. And, of course, another flop that I just don't hit. And not a lot of chips in here to make some moves right now either. So, Mountain Man. Good to see you, Mountain Man. It's been a while. Been a minute. So cool that you're here. Thank you for stopping in. Hello. Hope you're doing good in any events you're playing on Club WPT. Spark Bark says Joe Montana was also a great quarterback. Yeah, Joe Montana is a great quarterback. Lynch Cats, and actually he was good at Notre Dame too, right? Lynch Cats, he was the Florida version of Andre Ware and David Klingler. Yep. Fold here. I love it. Look at all these old names too. Brings you back though, right? Okay, look at that. See, Smithy Raj like that, Mr. Clutch. Or the pool cue English. Yep, that's right. Smithy says Canada and Australia use English also, but they don't feel the need to alter spelling, etc., like the Americans. One thing I just don't get about, what we do here in the United States, and maybe some other countries are doing it or not, but, when I spent some time in Europe, you go around. I was younger. I spent a little over a month or so, traveling around in Europe. And it's funny because you get to the cities and the countries, and you realize these aren't the cities and countries you were taught growing up. You know, it's like when you get to Italy, it's not Italy, it's Italia, and you're like, so this isn't Italy? This is Italia. Yeah, it's Italia. It's their country. It's like the Eiffel Tower. You know, I was staying at like this bed and breakfast, and this guy who the owner of the house and everything was at a little town outside of out of Paris, right? Because we call it Paris and we call it the Eiffel Tower. Let me raise it here, and I guess I'm going all in with my blind stack here. All right, we're going all in here. Let's see what we got. Let's see if anybody calls. Blinds are 100, 200, and I'm going all in. So I've got my card protector up right now just in case. All right, they folded. I had king, queen suited, so king, queen suited. And but I need to get some chips. Got to make some moves. So yeah, so I'm staying there, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Eiffel Tower. He's like, no, it's and basically he corrected me. It's the Tour Eiffel. He goes, it's the Tour Eiffel, and I'm like, the Tour Eiffel. It's the Eiffel Tower. He goes, it is ours, right? It's theirs. It's how they say it is, and it's theirs. So yeah, it's you know, it's Paris. It's not Paris. You know, it's España. It's not Spain. You know, you go to Venice in Italy, and it's Venezia, Italia. You know, and so you're like, you know, what are we doing here? Why aren't we calling these the names of themselves? Like when in Rome, you know, well, no, it's not Rome, it's Roma. Like, why are we calling it Rome when it's Roma? The name of the city is Roma, and we have those letters in our alphabet. So I'm gonna go a little bit on Smithy's side on this one. All right, Jay Grant. I didn't know both Spurrier and Warfel both won the Heisman. See, I remember something about that too, right? That's pretty impressive. Nikon Brat says, what two cards were you holding on when no one had guessed? Oh, that one, they finally guessed it. It was King 8 suited. Nikon Brat. From my other stream, it was King 8 suited. It was King 8 of hearts. Poker Diva in the house. Hey, Poker Diva. Good to see ya. Hiya. She says, hi, Kevin. All right. Mountain Matt says, yeah, I didn't miss it. Cool. Air Herb says, well. Hello, Poker Diva. Poker Diva says, and hello to you too, Air Herb. Mountain Matt says, referring to what's in the mug. Yeah. No, you didn't miss it. So, cool. Even better. Yeah. And Mountain Man has won, actually, a what's in the mug before. Remember, we are doing trivia standings. Let me raise this up here. I'm going to raise it up to 800 this time. Got a little bit more chips. So blinds are still 100, 200. Did a 4X raise. And I got 1,300, a little over 1,300 behind. So let's see what's going on. All right, we got one caller so far, which means the other person should... Oh, they only had 900 behind. That's why they folded. Okay. All right, flop is ace 7-4. So obviously, I mean, it's pretty obvious what I have right now. So I can just bet half the pot, but I won't. I'm going to bet the whole pot. And here we go. Let's see what they want to do. They're in the small blind. So, you know, maybe they called with a king, queen, or a king, jack or something. So the ace comes, they have to fold. And maybe they even have, you know, a weak ace or something. So I did not have an ace on that one, but that was just to show you. Also, you got to go with it. It's the power of continuation bet. I had pocket fives on the last hand. So I had pocket fives. I raised 4X. And then I missed the flop, but I still had pair of fives, right? And but because the ace came out, somebody sitting there with their pocket kings or pocket queens are like, oh, man, not again. And then, of course, I continuation bet all in. So they believed me. And most importantly, timing was on my side, and they didn't have an ace or, you know, an ace with a good kicker or whatever. So anyway, so that's what happened on that hand. Let me get back to the chat, though. We got Mountain Man, Nikon Brat, Jay Grant, Poker Diva, Ace to 10, Air Her, Smithy Raj, Terry St. Peter, Davey Wins, John Miner, obviously Mojanocious, Minnie Ozzy, Arrigo, Grateful Greg. So many people here. Of course, Nick and so on, Laguna. All right, let me see. Where were we in the chat? Get it back up here. And Mountain Man says, yep. Okay, Ace 10 says, posted a sick one in Discord out of the 10K. Sorry about that, Ace. Man. Air Herb out of the East. Poof. Good luck, Kevin. Thank you, Air Herb. I need it. Just you're playing great this month. Out of the penalty box, Air Herb. That's great. Smithy Rod says, I had never heard of the word English to mean spin on a ball until I came here. Oh, you know, they put some spin on it, right? Let's put some English on it. All right. Ace of 10 says Ace Queen shoves with 35K chips. I call with 17K. And the guy behind me calls with 26K. I hit trips, kings with my Ace King and lose to the set of sevens who called both of us pre-flop. Just a horrible pre-flop call by him with pocket sevens. And again, the flop was, well, they called pre-flop, right? All that. Just a lot to call pocket sevens. And that's the thing, Ace. You and I are definitely not making that call. Okay. Ace to 10 says this month cannot end soon enough. 3, 4. Well, we got like 6 days left. Okay, Ace? 6 more days of this month. And then you're off the hook, Ace. You're off the hook. Terry St. Peter says, Kevin Casino, just noticed my sidekick in the stream. Team photos. That's awesome. Yep, you know it. Nikon Brat is in the house, Terry St. Peter. Davey Wynn says, I agree, Ace of 10. While I am still in the top 12. And then it is official now. We are going to be taking the top 18, right? So top 18 are going to make it on. So still going to be 2 tables. We're going to make it 2 tables of 9. So we'll still only be 2 tables for the Stream Team Championship. But we are going to take top 18. So top 5 still getting those points and the gear and all that swag. But the top 18 are going to make it onto the Stream Team Championship. All right, so I'm in the small blind. Now they're going to raise the doctor-ish-ism, whatever that is. I'm going to fold. Still nobody on my table. You know what? A lot of times I don't get a lot of Stream Team. I guess it comes in bunches because I don't get a lot of Stream Teams on my table. And then like one day I'll have like 3 or 4. So, but usually I don't. Okay. John Miner says, boom, switch to Smithy. Ace 10. Davey wins. I am 37th with 5K tournament points this month. Just horrible. Yeah, I'm not doing too good either. I actually don't know where I'm at on the Stream Team leaderboard. And I know I'm not in the top, whatever the top is. And yeah, I missed obviously a few weeks or whatever the case may be. But anyway, I was hoping to do a little Crayjacks yesterday and get a big boom in that 10K. I think Crayjacks got like over 7,500 chips or something like that yesterday. Really good, deep run. Finished like 61. All right. Mountain Man says, I believe English also refers to the spin you put on a tennis ball. See? Yeah, any kind of spin, I guess, on some kind of, athletic, I guess, sport or something. Any kind of ball that you can do. Right? Anytime you can put some movement on it to hit something. And anyway, Vanny Toronto in the house. I'm not sure if I said hi to you earlier, Vanny, or if you just getting in. Timing not on my side. Yep, you know about that. Queens ran into aces in the DQ. All right, I'm going to fold this. Although I kind of wanted to make something happen there. I'm 790 out of 1214 right now. We'll see what happens. And ace king suited into kings in the East. With a king on the flop. Out of both. Sorry about that. All right, well, we still got the 1K diamond coming up. And then right after the break here, so about 6:03 Pacific time, we're going to be doing What's in the Mug. And as far as I know, Meta John is retired from guessing on What's in the Mug, which means everybody has better odds. Although Mountain Man is here tonight. And Mountain Man is a past winner. So, there's a couple things I got sidetracked on and stories and stuff. So, yeah, Mountain Man and anybody else here that's not sure, we do trivias. And we have a list going because I missed a month with the illness from December and January in the middle there. So, we're combining December and January's trivia standings. Whoever has the most right on the trivias on my streams will get to play Heads Up with me on stream with Zoom on Club WPT. Heads Up battle with me live on Twitch. So right now, you know, everybody has one. Nobody has. Oh, actually, no. Air Herb has 2. So Air Herb is in first place with 2, and then we all Jason SD, our runner, Mojanosha, Smithy, Cabby, Ace to 10, Meta John Miner, Lynch Cats, Laguna, and of course, and Fatal also has 1. So so basically, even if you don't have any right now, you still have a chance to get in because we have tonight and next week for sure. I gotta fold this one here. And so, yeah, so next week, oh, wait, no, there is, next Monday is the start of the next month. So tonight is the last night to get points, unless I stream anymore this month, which I don't plan on it because I'm not streaming until next Monday. So, FYI, everybody, let me put that in the chat for those of you that might not be able to hear me that good. Tonight is the last night. All right, to earn points for trivia, okay? Which means I'll add a couple more. That way everybody has a chance. So, okay, let me get back to the chat, though, and see where we're at, because I know sometimes you're falling behind on these. Laguna's 39 in the DQ. Nice. Island Bud in the house. Good to see you, Island Bud. Hello, everyone. Great to see you, Cabin Casino. Good to see you. Appreciate you streaming. Oh, I appreciate you coming in, too. We have a lot of fun doing it. Obviously, we get together. Community is family. So, Jay Grass is definitely spin place on the cue ball in pool. Yep. Davey wins 27th. Nice. Fun Down says, oh, top 18. Awesome. Yes. And there you go. Good. That's good. So yeah, good news there for Fun Damn. Anybody else? Means I even have a chance to get in the top 18, right? Because I've got to be at least in the top 50 right now, so I can get up to the 18th spot. Especially with next week, there's always a chance, right? So you're saying there's a chance, right? All right. Let's see. All right, got to fold this one here. Got to get some cards here. I'm starting to get low here. I'm under 10 big blinds now. Crayjax, put some spin on your balls. Yes, I wonder if I haven't seen him at anybody's table tonight. Ace of 10, John Miner. I'm on Discord if you want to chat. You guys can chat here. It's all good. Ace of 10, you guys are there. MD, hey, MD in the house. Hey, everyone who's still in. Well, I busted out of the DQ. We got a lot of people still in the DQ right now. Obviously, I'm in the East, as you can see. And then we're going to be playing the 1K Diamond exclusive coming up at 6:30 as well. So, yeah. John says, bad time for me, but Ace 10, we can always catch up later. Up to you. Kradex says, Meta will not retire while he is the GOAT. All right. Lynchcat says, Cowboy Joe is now Cowboy Donk. He just shoved on my pre-flop raise with ace 4 off, and I spiked his ace. All right. Rich Al says, poof, out of the DQ. 2 bad hands. Yep. And sometimes it's just 1 bad hand. So, sorry about that, Rich Al. Hopefully, better luck in the next one. Ace 10 says, Air Herb can do no worse than a tie for first. There we go. Yeah, Air Herb's looking pretty good. Well, I'm going to add some trivia here since it is the last one. So, after what's in the mug, I'll make the announcement on the other ones. So, we're going to definitely we'll do some roll the dice coming up a little bit later tonight. And then we'll go from there. So we'll end up doing 3 trivias tonight. That way it gives anybody a chance. Even if you don't have one, you can have at least a chance to win tonight. So we're going to do 3 trivias tonight. We're going to do what's in the mug right after this break coming up. We'll also be doing roll the dice, okay? And we'll do another version of guess my cards, okay? We'll do another version of guess my cards. So a lot of fun tonight. We've got 3 trivias coming your way. And, of course, I'm caught up in the chat for the most part, so that's a good thing. All right. Grateful Greg, we got lucky in the 200K. All right. David Wynn says, you are 27th, Cavasino. Not me. I'm in 4th. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in 27th. Thank you. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. So I'm better than 50th, so that's a good thing. Thank you so. Oh, poof, out in the east. Davey wins. Sorry about that. Ace to 10. Kevin Casino. He wants to voice chat. All right, gotcha. I'll on that. Oh, yeah, that's right. John Miner likes doing that on Discord, which is cool. And on that, all right. And then Davey Wynn says, run to the pool until 9:30. There you go. Do it. Go, Davey, go. All right, let's catch just doubled back up. Ace King versus Ace Queen. Flop and the River King. All right. Lynch catches. Cowboy Joy just got his cosmic karma, though. His pocket tens got beat by Ace 10 and Ace Queen on an ace flop. All right. Chipsaholic says roller coaster over there, Lynch Cats. Yeah, definitely a roller coaster on that. And then which one started, right? Yeah. So this will probably be the last hand. It'll be a quick break, and I'll play a quick little video for you on the break as well. Let's see here. For those of you who might have missed it at the start of it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's see what we have here. All right, don't forget, coming up after the break, we're going to be doing What's in the Mug. And we're going to be doing 3 trivias total. 3 trivias total, okay? Let's put that there. All right, let's play a little something for you here. Should be break time right now. Okay, so let me do this for those of you who didn't see it earlier. Where is it at? Okay.
Hey everyone, this is Ivy, your Royal Flush crew. So, have you always wondered what these poker players looked like when they were young? Well, me too. So why don't we play a game called Poker Babies?
Yeah, I want to win, so I need this closer.
Hi, how we doing? I guess we're gonna look at some pictures and try to figure out who's who and what's what.
Because Tony doesn't have a baby. Oh, when you was young. Yes.
Oh my God. You are laughing. It's not a good sign for me.
This is for sure Kevin because it looks like him, but also because he's the oldest person in this group and this photo's in black and white.
I've been told that he's a very cute kid. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh shit. Kevin, 9. Don't tell him. Like, oh shit, I changed my mind. This is Kevin. Come on, it's like 100% Kevin.
I think this one is the 9 actually. I made a mistake.
Probably Maria Ho, so I'm gonna go with Maria Ho on this. I'm pretty sure it is. What's going on with the hair, Mom?
I'm not sure. I think it's you. Not sure.
This is hard. C4, Michael.
I don't know about this kid, but he looks really scared. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go with Mike Sheriotti on this one.
That's the old picture, right? Oh, I think this is Michael.
So this one is you. Tuba? Yes. Oh, okay, I was a teacher. Shit, how possible I didn't know there's a picture? Tuba, it's you, right? Okay, I'm gonna change my mind.
And this is you. That's no doubt on this.
This looks like a California boy growing up, so I gotta go with Elias on this one for sure.
Tony Dunst, handsome boy, so be Tony Dunst, 1.
We've got either Tony Dunst or Ivy, so I'm gonna go with Ivy on this one. All right.
All right, Maria.
This could be Art or Michael because of the brow situation. I'm gonna go with Michael. Michael Sheriotti.
I'm gonna go with Art for sure on this one. I'm going with Art on this one. It looks like the little kid from the Christmas Story where he can't move his legs or his arms.
Tony, I guess. Only one blonde.
Oh my gosh, is this Tony Dunst? Now I'm confused. I guess I have to go with James Carroll.
Okay, so I guess by default this has got to be Tony Dunst.
Oh shit, I changed my mind. This is a girl, right? This is a girl, right? Oh boy. Oh shit. So I think this one is Tony does.
Tony and James.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I hate that. That's so hard. I wish I saw that one first, but
I'm sure this is a nice picture. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
For nonstop poker action at home or on the go, sign up today at ClubWPT.com, where you'll never lose a dime playing poker, guaranteed.
New members, don't forget to sign up and use bonus code Cavin Casino. Try VIP free for 14 days, and you can get into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament. No purchase necessary. See ClubWPT.com for details. All right, we should be back here. That was a video that the World Poker Tour did, and that was a lot of fun. One of the stops at the Gardens Casino in the Los Angeles County there, California, and all of that, and obviously the pros and Royal Flush Crew and Tony Dunst, myself, and everybody. So they put it together. They did all that, but it was a lot of fun doing that and guessing. And anyway, that was cool. Thought you might enjoy that video. So we did start the show with that, but I thought for some of you that came a little late, you can take a look at that as well. So, all right, back to the chat there. Let's see. Lynch Cat just he cracked 4s and 10s in the East to the triple up. Oh, nice. Tripled up. Nice. Okay. Had 5-6 off rivered my gut shot. All right. And Island Bud, I was late to the party because I was at work, joined the East while at work and tried to play and got eliminated. All right. Cards back in the air now on the East. And so now better than to try play checking out of work. Just sit out until I am ready to play. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have to play at least one hand so they don't knock you off after the first two levels, I think, Island Bud. So if you do register, you have to at least show up and play a hand. Then after that, they'll let you sit out, all of that. All right, Fun Damage is 609 in the East. Cabby at 139 in the East. Lynch Cats, 522 after the triple up. So that'll work. I'm 765 out of 944. Lynch Cats has got my chip stacks up to where it was before the donking. Okay. Hardcore, that's the screen I was seeing when the stream started. Laugh out. Okay, yep. Yep, that's what we started with. Lynch Cat's in the 10K. Okay. Fun Damage says, boom, switch to all. That should work for us. All right, let's put that out there. I'll give you 3 boom switches out there, and you guys can all enjoy that. So thanks, Fun Damage, on that. Chips Hog says, is Cowboy Joe still in, Lynch? Island Bud, so who won that event? I'm not sure of that event. That one was, I think that was Roger Teska won that one, I believe. He went over like 300,000 and a brand new car, and I think he gave his car to his mom. I think that was the event. Pretty sure that was the event on that one, and it was a 5K buy-in. And that's the Gardens Poker Festival. That was from the Gardens Poker Festival, yeah. All right, let me fold this hand. Let's see here. Cabby says, Cavin Casino, are you Rick rolling us with your shirt? Never gonna give you up. This is actually my shirt. It says never give up. So never give up, Cabby. Yes. Remember, it's not how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up, right? Those kinds of things. So my thing is never give up. And so, yeah, whatever they do to you in the first half, you can do them in the second half. It's chipping a chair, all of those kinds of things. So, yeah, that's what this shirt is, Cabby. So I'm not Rick rolling, not Rick rolling. That's great. Let's Cats, no chips, Holic. His pocket tens got beat by ace 10 and ace queen. Split 2-pair with king kicker. Okay, I got to fold again. Anybody new on my table? Nope, don't see anything here. Mojo says, did you get them all right? Actually, yeah, I think Mojo, I did get all of them right. And there was a couple, actually, I guess it could have went either way. I got lucky because I did guess a couple right. I think the Art and the Mike Shirati, I guess, and then the Maria Ho and the Ivy ones. And even the what was the other one? James Carroll and Tony Dunst one. But I mean, some of them were kind of obvious on who they were and what they looked like. So, because you could still see it. But yeah, I did get them all right. I'm actually not sure if anybody else got them all right, but I did get every single one right. And I was, obviously, it was a fun little game. So, it was cool just to get that right, Mojo. Yeah, so I did. And Mojo says it was a cute video. Yeah, I mean, I thought they did a great job putting it together. Plus, you had Kitty on there and some others just making funny comments, and they put it down there really good. So, our runner says, thanks, fun damn it. Boom worked for me. Nice. Good to hear it. Our runner got the boom. Thanks to fun damn it. Cabby says, great video, brother. Thank you, buddy. And fun damn it says, woohoo, our runner. And then I put out the 3 booms. So, hopefully everybody's getting their booms. And if you don't need it right away, just put it in the pocket, right, Crayjax? Island Bud says, roger that. Thank you for the info, Cabin Casino. Cool. All right, we're going to do what's in the mug, everybody. But let me just make sure I'm caught up to the chat first. Boom switch activated for all. Yes, Cabin Casino. Or is it your shirt, Galaxy Quest? Never give up, never surrender. Yeah. Fun Damage says, thanks, Mojo. I need it. Mojo says, my pleasure. Smithy says, never going to give you up, Kevin. Hashtag bromance. There we go. Here's to you, Smithy. Brother from another mother. Herb says, Kevin, what's the Valvano speech? Don't ever give up. Yep. The Jimmy Valvano. Right. Don't ever give up. And Hardcore says, Herb, John Cena, WWE. He laughed out loud. Sparkbark says, Thomas Edison's philosophy. Yep. Crayjax, but remember, it's in your pocket. That's right. Just don't forget that it's in your pocket, right? Like I did. All right. Oh, man. They're all in here? It's 200, 400. I just got to fold this one. All right. So what's in the mug? Remember, I give one clue. You get only one guess. Once everybody guesses, if nobody's got it right, I'll give a second clue. And you only get one guess per clue. All right. So let me type it in here. First clue, okay? Actually, the first clue is going to be a story. So, okay. So the first clue is you have to listen to my story. So I'm going to tell a story. I'll try to talk as loud as possible for those of you that might not have the volumes up or whatever. So get them up and all of that. So, all right. So here's the first clue. First clue of what's in the mug, everybody. Okay. So we're doing what's in the mug. First clue is this. So when I turned 16, I thought, oh man, I'm 16 now. I'm an adult. I'm older. I'm more mature. Those kinds of things. And so I had a robe on. I went out to the kitchen and I got myself a drink. And, so I got myself a drink. I'm 16 years old now. Blinds went up, huh? 3-6. I have to fold this. I got 5 deuce offsuit. I'm going to just try to find a better spot. So I'm 16. I'm older. I'm more mature. This was my thought process at the time. And so I got my drink. I took a sip of it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. And so I obviously didn't finish the drink. And I didn't drink it after that. And I didn't drink it for a long time after that. So that's your clue. That's one clue. You only get one guess. One guess, everybody. All right. Well, I have to raise it all in here. Because I have any 2 cards. It's got to be live. I just have to go for it here. So let's see if they want to call me here. All right. And I'm dominated. But I was hoping to have 2 live cards. And now I'm hoping for another 5, a 4, a 7, an 8, a 10 doesn't help me. And what do we say? Poof. All right. So poof, I'm out of that. And I'll be, so my result, 757 in that one. All right. That just means we're going to be signing up. I don't even think I'm signed up for it yet. So Let me make sure I'm here. This one coming up. Okay. So I'm going to register for that. Yes, I'm in. Let's bring up that info on it so we can see what it is. All right, we're going back to what's in the mug right now. And let's see, there's the details. Okay, let me get back to this. So, yeah, just poof on that. All right, so Mojinosha says root beer. No. Smithy, I'm a man. I'm 40 years old. I'm a man. Oh, we're doing this now, Smithy? Right now? I'm a man. We talking about practice. All right, so Mojinosha says root beer. That is wrong. Jay Grant, just like that. Ding, 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 ding. I obviously wasn't that tough of a clue, I guess. Jay Grant, congratulations. It is coffee. That's right. I'm just having just coffee. Yep, regular coffee. So you're good to go. Regular coffee, nothing fancy. So that's it. I got to write that down. So Jay Grant, you have a chance now. All right, so right away, just like that. So we've got a winner. Let me put that in there. A winner is Jay Grant. Just like that. All right, but the other guesses were coffee and Bailey's. Yep, coffee, brandy, Bailey's Irish coffee. Yeah, coffee, screwdriver, scotch. Air Herb, I love that one, scotch. Obviously, beer is a good one. Brandy, O'Doul's, Mountain Man. I love that, O'Doul's. Because that's something maybe they would have let me have too, right? My dad drank tons of coffee. He always drank coffee, and businessman and all of that. And he was an adult, wear a tie and all, and anyway, all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, obviously I'm older now. I'm 16. I can have coffee. So I go in, I make coffee. I got it all ready to go. And I never drank coffee before. And I'm 16. I got my robe on, all that. I get my thing. And then I take a sip. And I'm just like, what is this? I mean, come on. So no, that was it. And then I didn't drink coffee for, I don't know how long, but maybe over the last 10, 20 years, maybe I would have maybe 1 to 3 cups of coffee a year, but it would all be sugar and creamed out, so it wasn't even coffee. But not till recently, like the last 2 years, my wife really likes coffee, and then we got one of those coffee makers where you just push the button and the coffee comes out in 60 seconds. And anyway, so now I'm actually a coffee drinker now, which is all right. So so no more guesses on that, and we are going to do another trivia right now since we're getting ready to start another tournament. Might as well do one now. I love all the guesses: Miller Lite, Chardonnay, Coors Light, Jack and Pepsi. Nick, that I would have loved to have tried that when I was 16. I actually didn't even drink or do any of those things. And like I said, even on my 21st birthday, I bought some pizza and a 6-pack of Pepsi. And then the following weekend, we actually did a trip to Vegas and all of that. But even then, we didn't really drink a lot. All right. Oh, Mr. Clutch, poof in the East, not good. All right. Okay, so we got a winner. Mountain Man says, I still think I win the most unique answer. I love the O'Doul's answer. Yeah. All right. Sweet Robe gave it away. Okay. All right. That was, yep. See, there you go. See, if Meta John was here, he probably would have got it too. That's those kinds of things. Fun Damn It Ugh out of the East. Sorry about that. Thanks, Mojo. Taking some time to grieve. Okay. So we're going to do another one right now. And it's called, we're going to roll the dice, okay? So we're going to roll the dice. I do like to roll the dice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Going to roll the dice on our WPT felt here that you can see through because it's green and we're on a green screen. It's kind of cool the way it does that. But anyway, I'm going to roll the dice. So trivia number 2. Go ahead and pick your number. It's okay if somebody else picks your number. It's okay. Trivia number 2. All right. So go ahead on that. Miss Clutch, I did the same thing as you, Kevin, and never had a cup again ever, right? Yeah, I used to always have coffee with my sugar and cream as opposed to the other way around. Kind of like the Beastie Boys line. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. All right, so but now actually I just do a little splash of cream or a splash of milk, whatever's available. I'm trying to wean it down to just black coffee. And all right, so roll the dice starts now. If you got your numbers in, that's good. Let me know. Spark says 1 sip of coffee on a road trip when I was 18 and still haven't drank it, but it smells good. It does. You know, I had a friend that worked at Gloria Jeans or something in the mall. It was like a Starbucks, you know, back in the day. And man, every time we went there, it smelled so good. And I didn't drink coffee back then either, but it was just like, wow, it does smell good. All right. Okay, let's see. Crayjax, they didn't have O'Doul's back then. Laugh out loud. Thanks, Crayjax. All right. All right, so we got the dice out. Everybody should have guessed by now. Mojo, did Andrew pick a number yet? Let me know. I'm going to roll the dice. It's for entertainment purpose only and for the trivia, okay? So I'm going to roll the dice. And yeah, it's all good with your numbers. So let's see what we have here. And we can have multiple winners on this, so this is fun. All right. Let's see. Mojo, pick a number. And all right, Andrew picks 4. Okay, no more numbers. You only get to pick one number, everybody. Island Bud, you only get to pick one number. Okay, so whatever your first number was. Island Bud, stop